I bet a lot of people are gonna be happy that I'm streaming again. And I enjoy streaming, don't get me wrong, it's just I don't know what to play lately. That's why I'm getting the Ghost of Tsushima upgrade. There's a new Star Wars cartoon coming out, Star Wars Hunters. Holy hell, my controller's warm.
Quit dying already and buy a better shield.
The extrication big boom blaster? Hold up, what is this? For all your big boom blasting needs, has a 60% chance to drop a booster that restores 60% shields, a grenade, and heavy ammo. Plus 10% movement speed while shield is depleted, while full shots drain 30% shield for plus 20% weapon damage. That is almost like the bee. That's almost like it. That's like the opposite of the bee. Dude, I'm getting it. Way better than the shield that I have. Especially for a frickin' flak main. Yeah, it is the bee. Yeah, it is. It's literally the bee. Cool. Dude, my controller is so hot right now. Whoopsies.
Another falls silent.
For some reason, I still lag in this area. And I think that's because I actually cannot play this game on 1440p for some reason. You think that they would support it? What, the only way you're gonna see a next-gen upgrade in this game is if you buy it on, if you upgrade it through the PS5. Which is kind of bullshit. Or Epic. Which again is really bullshit. The fact that Steam doesn't even allow you to switch the amount of hertz it uses. It's literally stuck. It's gonna be stuck at 19. It only runs at 1080p. Holy heck, dude, this shield is making me busted a bit. Just a bit. Dude, I'm gonna miss these guns when they no longer value me. Or they no longer have value to me. And dude, there's been so many viewers have been asking me when I was gonna stream Call of Duty. Like, because I mean, I understand that because that's where most people actually met me off of was Call of Duty. Because my first Call of Duty I streamed was Black Ops 3. And that's where I got majority of my viewers. But like, as much as I want to play Call of Duty, I don't know if they remove skill-based matchmaking in Vanguard, because right now Vanguard is not selling well. It is being like, people are already like, Charlie Intel is already saying it's the worst selling COD since Infinite Warfare. So I don't know, they might do some changes. Because Activision needs money.
Time to kill.
And nobody wants to buy their game. YouTubers have not been enjoying it. Either, like, a lot of the YouTubers say they don't honestly enjoy playing it. They're just forced to play it because they're YouTube streamers. Or they're COD creators, they're COD tubers. And I guarantee you there's probably a lot of people who play COD that, for like a living, who want to actually stop playing COD. Because Scump moved off of COD. He barely plays it. He enjoyed Warzone, but like, that's where most of the big COD streamers play on, is Warzone, and they don't have anti-cheat. They're gonna add it, but what's the point of adding it when the next COD is just gonna come out? And then there's no point of them prioritizing on anti-cheat, an anti-cheat software on a game that's gonna be dead in like 2 months. Because I don't see myself going back to Cold War unless the only good thing about Vanguard so far, from what I've heard, is there's gonna be 16 maps. Which, thank God. I don't care if those maps are garbage. You know, at least we have a decent variety of maps. And some of them weren't bad. Like, there's one that kind of reminds me of, I can't even think of the name, but it kind of reminded me of that other World War II map. Which, honestly, the World War II maps aren't the worst. Like, people who... The only map I didn't like in World War II was USS... actually, I didn't mind USS Texas. It kind of grew on me a little bit.
Right on time, Volthunder. Please do come in.
Yeah, actually, yeah, no. A lot of the World War II maps were not very good. The only one I liked was really Flak Tower.
Go along with whatever she says while I search the cabaret.
I'll be with you in just a moment. Wait for me in the dining hall and we'll discuss your fate.
But USS Texas wasn't the worst map. I mean, when you're comparing it to Modern Warfare's maps, like, those are 10 times worse. So no, as long as they can get better maps, which, I mean, there's a couple. Now, I haven't played the beta, and I don't plan on playing the beta, because it's probably going to be very sweaty.
You wish to speak to me? Clay's fine. Old Monty just got a generous offer on the Jakobs Corporation. He turned it down, of course, but I thought you'd want to know it came from one Aurelia Hammerlock. I assure you she cares little for Jakobs itself. This is about me. Figured out that much myself. But your sister doesn't strike me as a type.
But I'm going to wait for Christmas for COD this year.
Is this the end or the beginning?
The
lizard.
I'm not buying that.
Afraid
I'm
you
not
lost me
buying
there.
COD this year.
Once, when we were children, my sister and I found an extremely
Unless they
rare
actually
lizard
do
in the
some
woods near
very
our home.
big
A
changes,
magnificent specimen.
I'm not getting COD.
Aurelia wanted to keep it as a pet, but my sister has never been one for cultivating life, shall we say. I nurtured it in secret, despite her insisting the lizard was hers. I labored to build it a proper habitat, natural flora, the right balance of water and sunlight, ample food, of course. But one day I returned to find the lizard dead. The water level was too high. There were scratch marks on the glass, where it had clawed madly for air.
And you blamed yourself.
Holy me! You should see the look on your stupid face.
The Vault Thief, as promised.
Not bad, Baroness. But you still owe us a vault key.
I am working on it as we speak. Well, I will leave you to your fun. Good doing business with you, Vault Hunter.
This is awesome. We haven't really had a chance to get to know each other, huh? Ty's been doing most of the talking. She does that, right? She's the center of the galaxy, and the rest of us just sort of orbit around her. But things are changing. Freaking look at me! I've never felt this good in my life! Whoa! What is this? What is this? Your siren friend? She didn't know what she had. With this power, I can pull the stars out of the goddamn sky. You know, Tyreen says we should let you keep playing along. Yeah, a little competition gets our followers all riled up. But I'm not one of them. No, not anymore. And I'm done getting table scraps.
Fill your hands, you zealot scum!
Huh? Oh, I'ma kill you!
Come and get me, you rat-faced bastard!
New plan. You search the cabaret. I'll keep this punk-ass rat boy running around like a jabber with its bunghole on fire.
Go and meet death.
He's so busted, dude. As I say that, I go down. Hey!
They're getting away! Children of the Vault, wake your empty heads up and start shooting! Kill the Vault Hunter!
Give me loot. Alright, let me pull up the picture that Jake sent me. Oh yeah, Nick, I should send you this. Check Messenger. Dragon Force tweeted this. It was pretty funny, honestly. Okay, so this is a build he wanted. This is a build. Oh, they changed the logo for some of these. They even added more.
What in the fuck did you just have me to watch?
You just watch it.
What?
Just watch it.
I did.
Dragon Force sent that.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Right when I seen that he was taking off his belt, I automatically fucking knew what the fuck was gonna happen.
What the heck? Yeah, they added new skills. I'm gonna need an update on this. Oh, never mind. No, never mind. I didn't upgrade that. Are you excited for Wonderlands, Nick?
Oh,
Are you excited for the Wonderlands?
I don't know what that. Oh wait.
The new Borderlands coming out this year.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's Borderlands, so I mean, it could be good.
It's not Borderlands.
Yeah, it is.
No. Yeah.
It's a Borderlands spin-off.
Yeah, it's a Borderlands spinoff. That doesn't make it Borderlands.
I mean, I really did like Tiny Tina's what was it called? Tiny Tina's Dragon Assault or something? Assault on Dragon's Keep. It wasn't bad. I mean, I think that's probably my favorite DLC next to the Captain Scarlet's Treasure Island. So I don't know. I mean, I probably would enjoy it. It just, if it comes out on the same day as Dying Light 2, oh, that's gonna be hard.
Which one would you choose?
Dying Light 2, obviously. Because I don't know, like, I mean, as much as I like Borderlands 3's gameplay, I did not care for the story. And if it's gonna be the same guy writing the same story,
Why, that's
I don't know, dude.
The what?
He knew where all the bodies were buried, and now it's
If it's gonna have the same writer that did Borderlands 3, I don't know.
See if he managed to capture his own untimely end.
Like, they need a good villain. Because that's what makes Borderlands, like, fun, in a way. Or that's what makes a Borderlands story good, and they need to have somebody like Handsome Jack. Because Handsome Jack was such a good villain, well written.
Say, Rat Boy,
And
aren't you the one who has to
we haven't
suck at
gotten
your sister's
we haven't really gotten. I
sustenance?
mean, Troy wasn't a bad villain.
Die in a gutter!
If Troy was in here and Tyrene wasn't, honestly, I think it probably would have been for the best. If we know about Troy, then we do Tyrene. And Troy honestly looks more like a villain than Tyrene did. And I found the comedy in this game really did not land any marks. But gameplay, like I said, gameplay for this game was solid. The only thing that held it back was the story.
More!
So tomorrow I might get Ghost of Tsushima, or the director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima. Because as much as I want Deathloop, I don't know. Some people are saying it's way too easy. And like, there's multiple people saying that. It's like, people are saying it's way too easy compared to Dishonored. But that's the only complaint they really have, is that it's way too easy to kill people. And I kind of understand why they say that, because I mean, a stealth game with guns, I don't think that works. Unless it's something like Splinter Cell, when you have objectives where you need to protect people and you need to actually go in stealth.
Get back here, old man! Try and catch me!
But I mean, that's the only complaints I've heard about it, so. But a lot of people still say it's still a really good game. Because I might wait for it to go on sale a bit.
Someone pushed that guy out of his wheelchair. Who does that? Ah, a G364 OP3 door opening module. You know what they say? When the almighty robot policeman closes a door, just open that thing back up.
Might as well do the side quest here. that's the side quest. That's an Atlas HQ. Oh, okay, that's back in... Yeah, never mind. Never mind, it's actually not that far.
Must have thrown them.
I said it.
What the fuck? I jumped.
More.
I lost him. Vault Hunter, the Cabaret Theater's up ahead. Push through.
I'm so glad I got the shield mod. Alright, so it's back up here. Never mind, it's over here.
Aha! That statue was wearing a wire. Appears that it was transmitting its recordings to the safe nearby. It'll be triple locked, so find the 3 catches to open it up.
Yeah, it's probably here.
I know you've been recording me, Baldwin. Now, before I fire you, tell me, where did Montgomery Jakobs hide the vault key?
I haven't the faintest clue what you mean, Baroness. I've served 4 generations in Jacob's Manor with dignity and honor, and I intend to stay right here.
Yo, DK.
Hmm.
I think William Dafoe is hinting around him being in fucking Spider-Man 3, bro.
I mean, we all know he's gonna be in there. We just don't know how long.
There's no fucking doubt, dude. There's literally no fucking doubt that he's going to be in it. I can't see anybody else playing as Green Goblin.
If he did have blackmail against Aurelia, he'd have given it to the other staff for safekeeping. Look in the servants' quarters.
So it would be nice to see, you know, Harry Osborn as well.
Oh, the original one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The guy who played in The Dictator. He's probably played in other movies, but like that's the latest movie I think I've seen him play. I mean, wasn't he also in Pineapple Express? I think he was. Oh, you guys are watching
Ooh,
Chaotic.
fucking no, fucking Zendaya, dude. He almost got her 2 times. He almost got her with like spoilers of the movie. Of the movie.
Dude, that's something that Tom Holland is gonna need to learn not to do.
Dude, no, fucking Tom Holland. He sat there and said he's going to be in the red zone for the next like 9 or 10 months. So he's going to have to fucking delete his social media. That's what he said. He's going to delete his social media.
Yeah, because he's almost spoiled Far From Home.
He's done it to fucking many fucking movies. What, to like fucking Endgame? Didn't he do it to Endgame?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when they said, that's when they started saying you can't come to interviews anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't blame him.
I'm honestly surprised he didn't have no one else like right next to him. Like when he was doing an interview for
he did for Far From Home, I think.
No, not Far From Home. I'm talking about the new Spider-Man. When he was doing the interview, he was doing it by himself. He didn't have no one right next to him to like shut him up or anything.
Yeah, I'm really surprised.
Because like I'm watching them do like interviews and shit, and literally the people, from what I'm seeing, everybody is hoping to God that fucking Andrew Garfield or whatever is gonna be in it. Honestly, I'm not excited for his part at all.
I didn't care for the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. However, I think that's mostly because they didn't really develop him properly. He had a lot of potential, but they didn't develop him.
Honestly, anyways, besides that, literally, like, I've seen, like, multiple videos of Andrew Garfield doing an interview or whatever for, like, the new Spider-Man. And he's swearing up and down, like, he doesn't have the role, like, no one called him or anything about the role or anything else like that. Honestly, everybody knows that deep down, everybody knows that they're gonna be in it.
Wait, he's swearing up and down?
Yeah, he's swearing up and down that he's not going to be in the movie. Like, nobody called him for the role.
Maybe he's just doing that for publicity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because for exciting movies like this, and somebody was, like, one of the actors was to, like, come out and spoil something about it, I feel like they would have a very, very rough time trying to recover from it. Because so many people is excited for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Even other actors is even saying that Tobey Maguire is the best.
I just hope people don't hype it up to the point where it becomes cyberpunk.
Dude, like, I'm hoping it gets past that point. I wasn't even, like, whenever I seen the trailer for Cyberpunk, I wasn't even excited for that shit.
Dude, the last thing like I said, it is just a movie, but if people put their expectations too high, people are not going to enjoy it.
Well, yeah, but, like, you also gotta realize, everybody has been waiting for this moment. How long? For, like, all 3 Spider-Man in it. And with them showing that Doc Ock, or the original fucking actor, is going to be in it, everybody is speculating that the OG fucking Spider-Man like Tom Holland and fucking Andrew Garfield or whatever is supposed to be in it too, and with fucking William Dafoe. Everybody's thinking, you know, since the Doc Ock is gonna be in there, the original character that played as Doc Ock.
I
Everybody's
just don't
thinking,
think that
since he's in
they
there, William Dafoe is gonna be in there
people,
too.
because right now I've read some people's theories and they sound so far-fetched and unrealistic.
What are some of the theories?
Some of the theories is that they want the entire movie to have Tobey Maguire. They want Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland
Honestly,
and Andrew Garfield to have the same amount of screen time.
honestly, that is, well, no, it's not gonna be that. I could see them having like half of the movie, like with Tom Holland.
Yeah, half of the movie
Andrew
will be
Garfield.
with Tom
Half
Holland.
of the movie, that's more understandable. Like the trailer that they showed, the trailer that's already out right now, I believe that's already what, like 40 minutes into the movie. So I'd say that's almost half the movie out right there, like showing what's gonna happen, and everything. So yeah, no, I don't see Andrew or Toby being in there for the full movie. But
Yeah,
half
I
the
don't
movie,
expect
that's
it
more understandable.
either, but there's people out here that are.
I mean, that would be badass. But no, from what the trailer is showing us, I mean, then again, it could only be 20. It could only be 20 minutes of the movie. Who fucking knows?
I think it will only be at the final part. The last, I think it will only be in the last
think so.
half an hour of the movie.
I don't think so. Honestly, because like they're not gonna wait until like half an hour until the movie ends just to have Tom Holland try to Tom Holland.
Again, it's not
Andrew
a
Garfield,
movie
and
about Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. That's why I think they're probably only gonna show up for a half an hour.
But you gotta realize, whenever Doctor Strange ends up fucking that shit up, the original fucking
Yeah,
cast
that's probably
for the
gonna
villains
be a
comes
good
back.
20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, but you're sitting
Because
here
they
saying
also need build-up.
DK. They already confirmed the movie is gonna be what, like 2 hours?
Yeah.
You're sitting here saying until like half an hour before the movie ends. That's when you think that
Yeah.
Tom Holland. I don't understand that. Don't make. So you're saying the rest of the movie, Tom Holland is going up against the original cast, the villains by himself?
I don't know. I don't think the entire movie is gonna be about the villains. That's one thing you need to realize. It's gonna be mostly about the transition of the multiverse.
That wouldn't
Because
make any
Marvel
sense.
doesn't do that.
That wouldn't make any sense.
It's like, this isn't Endgame.
Yeah, that don't make any sense.
I mean, you can keep your expectations really super high.
I'm not saying they're super high, but
For
the way that
me,
you're talking,
I don't think it's gonna be... Because it's not a movie about Tobey Maguire. Or Andrew Garfield. Like, maybe they might show up in maybe an hour and a half into the movie.
that the way that you're speaking about the movie, though, you're basically saying that they're gonna take 2 hours just to bring it up to the point where Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and Andrew Garfield is gonna be showing up in the movie. I don't think that's the case, because why would they take 2 hours into the movie just to hype something up, and then you would only get what, like 40 minutes about
And
it?
they did that with Endgame.
About how?
Because the only action in Endgame was the end of Endgame.
That was the action part, though. We're talking about Tom Holland Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire being in the movie.
And also, they've also have been caught making trailers that putting scenes in trailers that don't even happen. Like Infinity War. Hulk was supposed to be in Infinity War as, you know, the Green Hulk in the final battle. He wasn't. They also did the same thing with Far From Home. They did the same thing with Homecoming. They did the same thing with... Because Far From Home ended up... Like, one of the scenes of Far From Home ended up being a deleted scene. And they also can't focus on more characters at once. That's why I don't... Like, this is an experiment that they've never really done. Like, there's never been a Marvel movie with this many villains.
That's my point exactly. So why would half of the movie, or most of the movie, be about Tom Holland?
Because it's his universe.
Yes, I understand that, but they're not going to spend almost 2 hours.
No, they're not going to spend 2 hours. I said it's going to be more than 2 hours. It's going to be probably most likely 2 hours of 30 minutes.
And so what?
That's how long the movie's probably going to be, like most movies.
No, what I'm saying, DK, is you're saying by the time Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland is going to reunite or whatever, you're saying that half an hour before the movie ends, that's when they're going to appear, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying 2 hours and some of the minutes, they're going to be hyping up to the point where Doctor Strange is going to fuck up the universe or whatever, so where Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire is going to reunite.
Well, it's not gonna happen.
Why are they going to spend that much of a movie just to hype something up, and then you only get like 40 minutes or 30 minutes of the main
That's
part
what I
of the
felt.
movie
That's how I felt with Endgame. I honestly didn't like Endgame as much as everybody else did. I felt it was very slow and very long for no reason. It dragged on and on and on, and I was slowly getting bored of it.
I liked the game.
The ending was probably the best part of Endgame. Or when they actually get to the Thanos part.
Well, yeah, because nobody expected Iron Man to die from it. And that's what hyped up the movie so much. Because nobody expected Iron Man to die.
Like, I enjoyed like the intense moments and the sad moments and stuff, but like there was a lot to Endgame, but like a lot of it felt really dragged out. Like, I don't think the movie needed to be 3 hours. They could have shortened it for it to be a minimum 2 hours and 30 minutes. Because there was a moment when I was at my seat and I was literally almost falling asleep. And I don't fall asleep on movies very often. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm just saying, I don't expect it. Just don't be surprised if the rest of the Spider-Man doesn't show up until later on.
That's what I'm saying. I expect him to show up later on. It's just, I don't expect him to show up 30 to 40 minutes before the movie ends. I could see them taking like 40 minutes to an hour of them getting to the point where Doctor Strange fucks up the universe to where Tom Holland, Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield, and Tobey Maguire goes into the movie. 40 to 30 minutes into the movie, or 30 to 40 minutes
Yeah.
before the movie ends, I don't see them reuniting and then going up against the villains. Because for the simple fact, Tom Holland, if the way that you're talking, Tom Holland is going to be going up against all the other enemies together. So if that was the case, Tom Holland would probably die. Because there's no way in hell Tom Holland is going to be able to go up against Doc Ock, Green Goblin, fucking the Lizard Man, whatever. Fucking, who else? Fucking,
I mean, they may not even show up all at once, though. Like, it might be one after the other. Because they don't know who the fuck Tom Holland is.
Yeah, but that wouldn't... No, because Green Goblin, came whenever Doc Ock came. So he would be versing Doc Ock, Green Goblin at the same time.
Yeah, and Electro is also supposed to be in there, too. I don't see him coming for a while. Yo, what's up, dummy? Was playing Friday the 13th earlier, already deleted it, ran over on purpose by another... I thought they closed the servers on that game. Man, every time I think of Friday the 13th, the potential for that game was just a disappointment. Really, it just really unfortunate. Then again, I don't know how much maps they would have been able to do if they kept on focusing it on Camp Crystal Lake. I mean, they could do New York, but like that, nobody liked that movie. So
what movie?
The one where when Jason goes to New York.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't remember that? He literally boards a boat to go to New York.
What movie was that in?
I don't fucking know. There's so many Friday the 13th.
I don't remember him ever going to New York.
Anyone who only got the axe metaphorically would have exited out through the cellar door. Go see if they left anything.
Friday the 13th, pretty much. Yeah, Manhattan. My bad, not New York. Manhattan. That's what I meant. Yes, Manhattan.
I would probably have to watch a trailer or see a picture or some shit about it. I don't.
It was not a good movie.
When you said New York, that I don't know about that.
Yeah, it was Manhattan, but it was not a good movie. The best part was when fucking Jason apparently was a fucking was a boxer, and he literally punched somebody's head off. A guy's head off.
Dude, you're sitting here describing a movie that I've never heard of, and I watched a lot of fucking
because it's probably not a good one. You're not missing out much of not watching that one.
Seeing what y'all are talking about, but I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember where to go, man. I'm always lost.
In the end, the kingdom ends up in flames, and the king...
The unlocking mechanism is hidden in the presets for the stage. Look around for some clues as to which props need to be out.
And I remember what to do. I haven't played this in so long. Yeah, Manhattan. Probably the worst out of all the Friday the 13th movies.
My father kept posters of his favorite plays in the theater. See if one of them has the clue.
Ah, okay. On the first vault. Okay, so it's a vault. Handsome Jack. Monty get to Butler. Okay, so the jungle. Or it could be this. Alright, so it's gotta be that. And the jungle.
I know. My father always loved Typhon de Leon and the Vault Ruins. Find the poster for that and set it up on stage.
Okay.
You've done it. That trapdoor on the stage leads right to my father's
By the way,
study.
it was in New York.
You've got to search it.
Manhattan.
Oh, it was in New York? It wasn't in Manhattan?
No, I mean like I believe Manhattan is in New York. Hold on.
What am
I know they're
hunting for
near.
down
It's
here?
near New York, but I'm not sure if it's exactly
I
in.
believe it's
Father
in
said
it.
he kept all his records down there. Look for something record.
Yeah, it's in New York.
Ah, so that's what it was. Anyways, you're not missing much not watching that movie, Nick. That movie is what
I've seen possibly every slasher
that movie apparently like nearly killed the franchise. Actually, it did. They stopped fucking making them until the reboot came out. They're like, yeah, we made a really shitty movie, and then they also had one that was in space.
Mhm.
That one was so
Yeah, I've seen that
fucking
one.
stupid.
You thought I was, huh?
That was stupid.
Probably in your opinion, yeah. But no, I thought that one was pretty good.
That's like bringing Predator into the past.
It wasn't in the past though.
Yeah, it was
When
in
they
the
went to
future.
spaceship. Yeah. Have you not seen that one?
I've only seen a couple. Because,
Well,
like, dude, a lot
what
of them
you would-
I feel like weren't even worth watching.
You
I've only
would
seen
kind
the first three because, to me, that's where it should have ended. And it really should have ended at the third.
You would understand why
Course,
they were
he
out
meant
in
record
space
literally.
if you would have
That
seen it.
record's as old as Jakobs Corporation, and I got the only Ligno phonograph player in
The reason
entire
why he was
state.
out in space
Wanted
is
to leave me a
because
message.
he was
That must
serving
be it. Bring it on back to the lodge,
people
Bond.
every
I don't know.
time
To
they
me,
found him.
I feel like the third was the finale, and it should have ended after that. Because they had no idea what the fuck they were doing after that.
Wait, I thought you said you didn't like slashers.
I don't mind. I prefer the older slashers than the newer ones.
Well, I mean, that you wasn't specific when you said that.
Like,
You-
I
all you said
don't
was you didn't like
mind
slashers.
Halloween.
I honestly, dude, that shit was just boring.
Not the new one. I've never seen the new one. I'm talking about the
new
old one.
Yeah, the new ones is stupid. It's just ridiculous. It's boring. That is where I feel like one or the two, first one and the second one.
Like, I find
was
just,
good,
I don't
but
like
they
the
should've just ended it.
idea of horror characters coming back to life. I don't like the idea of any hit characters coming back to life when they should be dead. Because it's
Even
lazy,
Freddy
it's
Krueger?
very, very fucking lazy writing. I'm never watching Nightmare on Elm
seen-
Street.
So you've never seen?
No. That's the one
you would-
movie I
that's-
refuse to watch.
So soon?
No, so why?
Well, let me
Like, nobody remembers Psycho 2. Why? Because it was so forgettable.
But so you know, I will get the voice.
Nobody
said
remembers
Psycho
Jaws
2?
2 because it was
People get
forgettable.
what they want.
You talking about the one that they made back in the 1900s?
Mm-hmm.
I love to draw one answer.
Yeah, but most people know Jaws for Jaws 1.
When I think of Jaws, I just don't think of the first one. I think of the first one and the second one because they were both good.
Unless I'm thinking of Jaws 3, I might be thinking of the third Jaws. Yeah, I'm probably thinking of Jaws 3. Jaws 3.
It's a possibility because I don't know.
Like, it's the same with Jurassic Park 3. It was so forgettable.
If you're talking about the older ones, I loved every single one of the older ones. The newer shit that they're the newer shit.
I'm actually like the newer ones.
I don't see how the fuck you like them.
I didn't really like the second one, the sequel. I thought it was freaking.
I seen
oh
like
my god.
maybe 20 to 30 minutes of the first one.
I felt like it was so cheesy, and it like I liked the first one because it was less cheesier, but the second one just felt very freaking cheesy.
The older ones, in my opinion, was fucking 30, fucking 100 times, 150 fucking thousand times better than the fucking middle ones.
But you can't compare Jurassic World to Jurassic Park. That's just it. It's not in the same timeline.
Well, yeah, but it's based around the same shit. You can't tell me I'm wrong either because it is.
Yes and no.
How is it not?
Because the difference is they created. I mean, yeah, they created the dinosaurs and everything. Yeah, I get that. But one thing that is new that Jurassic World does is splicing.
Which is?
Well, splicing different creatures' DNAs with the dinosaurs that already existed in Jurassic Park.
What does splicing mean?
It means
like switching it to. Yeah, I don't see how that has anything to do with it.
I like the Dominus Rex. I like the concept of it. It felt really OP, and it felt like the alpha. I like the concept of the Dominus Rex. I didn't really like the concept of the second one, because the second one didn't really feel like a Jurassic Park movie.
First one didn't either.
Yeah, the first one did for me, but I mean, different opinions.
That's just you though, yeah. The only reason why they're making remakes is they're fucking new versions of older movies is because of the newer generation.
Yeah. But like,
but I
feel like
I still don't
there's some things that just don't need to be rebooted. Like Halloween, who asked for a reboot of fucking Halloween?
I could agree with you there. Seriously, I can fully agree.
Like,
with you
just like how I don't want to see a reboot of Friday the 13th.
Are you talking about the game?
No, the movies.
Oh, you're talking about two different. Okay, never mind.
Like, I don't need a reboot of them.
They're not making a reboot.
No, they're thinking of it because Halloween did so well.
What are you talking about? Fucking Halloween was shit.
That's your opinion.
You fucking like the newer ones?
No, but
so you agree with
majority of the population did.
Dude, I went to go fucking see it. Literally, the only reason why they're making it is because of the review, the people that's watching.
Yeah.
No matter how, even if
because it got a lot of money in the box office.
That's what I'm saying. They're not going off of people's opinions.
No, they don't go off people's opinions. They're only going to be going off of the amount of sales.
Exactly. Dude, literally the only reason why I went to go see that fucking movie is because I thought it was going to be good. And it had the original cast in it. But it wasn't good. It was horrible. The movie should have just ended back in the day.
Now, I have heard that I did hear that Spiral, the Book of Saw, isn't actually that bad.
It wasn't. I liked it.
I've heard it's better than Jigsaw.
Well, I don't know about that.
What, you like Jigsaw?
Fuck yeah, I like Jigsaw.
Oh my god. Dude, I've seen some of the traps in Jigsaw, and I'm just like, dude, they're so no-brainer. I feel like he got really fucking...
Dude, you do realize in order for you to actually get to have an opinion is to know the story behind the traps. There's story behind the traps always.
Yeah, I know there's always stories behind the traps, but the
You
traps
only look at
themselves did not...
You're talking about the traps themselves. There's always a story
And the plot
behind-
twist didn't make any sense.
For Jigsaw?
Yeah, it didn't.
Hold on. I do remember watching the movie, I just can't remember the fucking story.
See, Jigsaw did not do well.
You're crazy.
That's why they needed to get the old writer
Hold on.
back, because it did so bad. They literally begged the old writer to come back to make a better movie.
The reviews that I'm seeing for IMDb.com and 7.8 out of 10.
For Jigsaw?
That's pretty fucking good, yeah.
It all depends on how much sales it got. Yo, what's up, Elijah?
I thought Jigsaw was pretty fucking good. And honestly, even if they was to keep making those fucking movies, I would honestly keep watching them. Because the amount of gore that they fucking make and the realistic type
You're
shit that
only
they
in
do
it
with
for the
movies,
gore. You're not even in it for the story, and it's why you like Jigsaw.
No. And you also gotta realize the movies with traps is based around death. So they're going to have gore in it, no matter what.
Give me my back pay. All she offered me was this old ass wine. Tastes
Like I said, I think horror movies, the reason why they don't do well and they flop when they make too many of them is because they run out of ideas. But people still go to see it because, I don't know. They
Fans. They
What?
like horror.
Yeah, they like horror, but I mean, like,
They're junkies like me when it comes down to horror.
I don't.
That's why they go to see them.
Yeah, and that's the only reason why they go to see them. And they
Well,
they
what-
can like
what other reason
make
would
an
it be?
opinion saying, oh, it's the best movie.
What other reason would you go to watch a horror movie?
For the story.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's part of horror movies. That's the reason why I get into Freddy Krueger a lot. And Chucky, and, well, besides the newer shit, but... Yeah.
Newer
I just
Chuckies,
don't watch-
I've never seen
I
the
hated-
newer Chuckies because for me, Chucky is just such a stupid character.
I hated the newer Chuckies. I wish they would have never even thought of making a new one.
I think that the whole movie was a fucking joke.
I thought it was pretty funny.
The first one was good, the second one, eh. And then they just really just didn't know what the fuck to do, so it's like, oh, here. That chat who you ran me over. Oh, that person who ran me over is fucking lucky my mic is broken. Would have talked so much smack to him.
Almost died.
Didn't Tio do that like a lot in Friday the 13th? He would like just troll people.
Yeah. He did it to his girlfriend in a sense.
But when he does it, it's funny.
Fuck yeah, it is.
But again, like I didn't even know that they still active like that. Again, I didn't even know the servers are still available.
Yeah. Give me a second, I'll be back.
Oh, Chad fucking ran you over? Dude, that's fucked. When the almighty savior literally runs you over, yeah, dude, I would fucking curse him out. The fact that Chad, it was a Chad that ran you over, he's stupid. Because Chad, you literally can't do anything without other teammates. I mean, he has more, yeah, he has more advantages because he has a shotgun, but that's it. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of Tommy. Never mind, not Chad. Yeah, Tommy killed me. I would be pissed. But I don't see how anybody could take that game seriously, considering it's dead. Where am I going? What am I doing? I'm so lost. You know what? I'll come back to that side mission. Actually, I'm pretty close to it.
Watch over us and give us strength in these trying times. Look to them for guidance in the dark. Look to them for feast in the famine. Praise their name when you still
This is impenetrable. Time to crack you open.
It's so beautiful.
Which again is really unfortunate that it happened that way. Oh no, maybe they could come out with a Scream game or something. Cause honestly, like, I wouldn't mind that. It's literally, it would be literally Among Us. It's like something that's already been done, so like, it would definitely get a lot of like people on board with it.
Don't run. You'll ruin
My teammate just ran into a trap. I planted for Jason. Yep. I mean, that's actually not as hard as you think it is.
lifeblood.
Yeah, more about a Scream game. I think it could be done. But again, like they really need to be careful with these horror license like deals and stuff. Like Dead by Daylight's okay because it's still popular.
Are you, sure you're
Like, a lot of people are saying Dead by Daylight's dead. I don't believe it. I think people are just sick of it. Like, they're burnt out off of it. They don't want to play it anymore.
Jakobs did that for the dean to his company. You find us as vault key and you get to be CEO. Gotta say, I'm surprised you pull one over on your brother. Seems kinda
Cold. Troy, dear, you'll figure this out eventually.
And it's due to it feeling like pay to win a little bit now.
Always wins. Now, show me again what you can do with your new powers.
gladly bitterness.
Ugh, that harpy bedded that siren rat boy and killed my father just to be richer than Alistair. I was feeling a bit lonely without a surviving immediate family, but now I wonder if perhaps I'm better.
Oh no, Nick.
Bring that
I mean, I was talking, and I don't know. I think a Scream game would be really successful.
What?
A Scream game.
Oh, Scream?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's
Depending
basically
on how they
Among
do
Us.
it. Depending on how they do it.
And there's already been loads of games like Among Us.
I mean, if you really look at it, they already pretty much already made fucking games. Shut up!
I think it could work.
I'm not saying it won't work, like I just said, you know.
But again, they
it
need to
just
be
doesn't-
careful with horror licensing agreements. Because Dead by Daylight is getting away with it because they're paying off every company that's made one.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Dead by Daylight is a pretty good game.
A lot of people would disagree with you. Fortunately, I don't disagree though. Like, I feel like it is still really popular. People are only saying it's dead because they got burnt out off of it.
Not dead.
It is not dead, no. But a lot of people on Reddit would say otherwise. And I think that's also due to the fact that the game is almost reaching a pay-to-win kind of state.
Dead by Daylight has 53.9k views. I mean, that's more than what fucking Warzone has.
Exactly. That's why I don't agree with what they say. Dead by Daylight usually gets at least 12k, which I mean is still pretty decent.
Fucking NBA 2K22 has more than Warzone. Fucking GTA has 370,000 fucking people watching people. That's a fucking big ass surprise there.
Not really. GTA's always been popular,
with the whole
and
fucking,
it's always
with the whole, literally the only thing that's interesting in that fucking game now is people role playing. That's probably why they're watching.
Yeah, that's the only reason why people watch GTA gameplay. Is because of
to watch people
role-playing.
roleplay. That's literally it. Nothing else to that game is interesting.
Yeah.
And that is exactly why they need to step their fucking shit up and make GTA 6.
No, man, they're coming out with the remaster that doesn't even add anything new. Jason versus Michael. Neither would fucking win because they're both apparently immortal.
What?
Jason
What?
versus Michael, who would win?
Jason versus Michael.
They're literally the same freaking thing. There wouldn't be a winner.
It's just like saying for who would win out of a fight, Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
Although we already have.
Yeah, we've
seen
already
what
seen
happened.
that, and nothing happened.
Technically, it has. They both killed each other.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like, what type of comparison is that, dummy?
Damn, what a fucking dick, bro. You just called him a dummy.
No, that's his name.
Wow, look at you fucking calling people dummies, okay?
Yeah, I
not
said
it,
that a
man.
little bit too aggressive, my bad.
Death welcomes you.
Yeah, I apologize. That sounded a little bit aggressive when I just said your name. But yeah, nobody would win.
I wouldn't say between Jason and Michael, none of them would win.
None of them
but
would win.
It would be a tough fight.
They both have the same endurance. They both have the same strength. They both have the same...
They don't have the same weakness.
I don't even think
right
Michael
now.
has a fucking weakness anymore.
Weakness. Michael's weakness, I know for a fact, I know he has a weakness. I know that for a fact. I just haven't seen one of my fucking movies in fucking God knows how long.
His weakness
Jason
is
Voorhees.
the amount of fucking bad movies it took to realize to stop making it.
Jason Voorhees, his weakness is his mom.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Freddy used against Jason. So I mean, if Michael really wanted to, he could literally just use his mom against him.
Yeah, and he uses masks, so... But I don't think he would take off his mask, because he loves that mask. You know, he has a connection with that mask.
That would honestly be a interesting fight to see, but I do feel like it would get boring very quick.
Oh, you thought you
Because-
killed me? Well, I'm getting resurrected. Oh, you thought you killed me? Well, guess what? I got resurrected too.
The reason why I say it would get boring very quickly is because Michael and Jason is basically the same person.
They really are. That would be so boring. I would be like, is it over? That would literally be a 5-hour movie. No, that would be like an 8-hour movie. Stretched into 2 hours.
Honestly, I wouldn't even laugh at them.
It sounds really bad. Like, on paper, it sounds awful, and on freaking just imagination on its own, it sounds even worse. I can already picture the outcome of it happening, and it just does not sound fun. It does not even look fun in my head.
I mean, then
Like,
again,
how
they
can
could
you
always-
make a movie about two people being immortal?
He's waiting for you outside the town.
I mean, if you really look at it,
Oh, I'm gonna use a knife. Oh, I'm gonna use a machete.
if you really look at it,
Glad to join the gig.
no one is actually immortal.
While incarcerated by the children of the Vault, I joined the
Well,
gang.
apparently Michael Myers is. The only thing that killed him was the amount of bad movies that came out after it.
Actually, hold on. Let me do a little bit of research on this. real
Dude, that's
quick.
the only fucking weakness he has.
Because everybody
Is
always
his
has
bad
that.
sequels.
Everybody always has that one weak side to them, to where it causes them to get killed. Always.
Dude, I think honestly Jason's is easier, is a more basic and simple weakness than Michael's is. Because Michael's hasn't even been exposed yet.
Okay, Halloween 6 to Chris Michael Myers. He is beaten with a lead pipe in his hand. In Halloween H2O, 20 years later, he is stabbed, thrown from the vehicle, and beheaded in Halloween Resurrection. Michael Myers is
Slick bastard, that Clay.
cut and burned. So technically,
I don't
hold
quite
on.
trust him, but he worked for my father. And he just
But then he
lied
came back
about
to
being
life
shot
because
and
we
driving
needed more
themselves
Michael
back into
Myers.
the mud from whence they came.
Just like just like Jason. Oh, we needed him to come back to life because
Interested in the
we need more Friday the 13th movies. That's why I fucking despise horror movies.
Ah, okay, I remember.
Like, you're never gonna hear me say that horror movies are good.
So there is a way Michael Myers can die.
Yeah, it hasn't been exposed yet.
It has. 4 through 6, the timeline of Michael Myers. There was a thing in it, and it's called the Thorn Caught. Basically, right, they cursed Michael Myers to where every time he kills, the Thorn Caught stays alive. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If Michael Myers was to stop killing people, Michael Myers would die.
That's what... That's not a fucking weakness. He kills anyways.
Yeah, that is not a weakness, but you also gotta realize you could easily do stuff to prevent him from killing. He's not really fucking strong. He doesn't have powers.
I would disagree.
What's his power? Being immortal?
Teleportation, most likely.
He doesn't teleport.
I don't know. He teleports. He gets. He has some really fucking. He has plot movement.
That I could agree with.
But Jason also has plot movement.
In the movies, they make him seem to turn out like he teleports. He doesn't teleport.
Yeah, it's the same as Friday the 13th. The only assumption people started making for the reason that people think he can teleport was because of the worst fucking Friday the 13th movie, Friday the 13th meets Manhattan. And you don't need to see it, Nick, because it is fucking horrible.
What movie?
Jason Goes
You
to
talking
Manhattan.
about the one? Oh yeah, no, I already seen it.
The worst movie.
It's just, it's been like so fucking long since.
You don't need to rewatch it. It's not worth
You know,
rewatching.
one of these days I might actually just sit down and just say fuck it and watch every single fucking horror movie known to man.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't be able to do that because I can only watch a certain amount before it starts becoming ridiculous.
I love horror movies.
But I gotta like it for the story, not the gore. I don't give a shit about the gore. If it's a story shit, I'm not watching it. Which, unfortunately, majority of horror movies have really fucking bad stories.
I don't know about that.
They start to have good stories, and then they later end up just being...
Well, that's because they keep fucking remaking them. They just need to fucking leave the shit alone. Like, I would understand if it was like Freddy Krueger, but even then, it gets ridiculous. But some of them were really fucking good. Most of them were really fucking good, actually.
That's why I don't like horror movies. I
don't know.
Oh, I don't mind horror movies. That's not what I'm saying. I don't like slashers. Because there's no reason to bring these characters back to life, but they do it just to make more money. And then they end up fucking literally just milking the shit out of the franchise until the point where the story makes no fucking sense anymore.
I think you're going a little bit too far because depending on what movie will depend on what you're talking about. Like, if you was to say that about Chucky,
yeah,
I could agree with you there.
I would say
if you
with
was talking
Chucky,
about Halloween,
yeah,
I could agree with you there.
Yes, Halloween, Friday the 13th, I could agree. If you can't agree with me on that, then I don't know.
On Friday the 13th, I'm not 100% sure.
Satisfying.
But with Halloween, Chucky, trying to think.
Did you see the new Candyman? How was it?
No, I haven't. Is it out?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. You should have seen me in my fucking prime time when I was younger. Back then, I used to keep up to date on that shit. Whatever horror movie was supposed to come out, I know right then and there.
But because they're getting so stale, and you have to admit that.
Well,
Nick.
it's just. Oh no, they are. Don't get me wrong. It's because I'm getting older. I was born in the generation of watching horror movies ever since I was young, and like from then to now, shit is getting boring because there's not anything to come up with something new. So yeah, shit is getting stale. Even games are getting stale for me.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I really hope that that Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, is more than just a reskin.
Now, if they're making Spider-Man into what I think they're making it into, then that is gonna be so fucking good.
They're not doing co-op. They even said they
Well,
might.
No, I'm not talking
think...
about the game. I'm talking about the movie. But if they was to come out with co-op on the game, that would be really fucking cool.
Yes, but they confirmed they don't want to.
Hold on.
It's gonna be like GTA. Or the Batman Arkham Knight, how you can switch between different characters. In mid-fight, possibly.
I don't know, dude. They can still change it. I mean, for God's sake, the game is coming out 2023.
Alright, can I join? Oh, it's a Craven
years.
streams. I'm probably gonna be ending my stream soon. What level are you, though? That's what I need to know first. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be ending my stream soon anyways.
Let's see if I'm able to watch it. Hopefully it's in a good version, which most 9 times out of 10 it's not. Yeah, I'm not even able to watch it yet. Not even a cam version or anything.
You're 72? I'm like 24. But like I said, I mean, I gotta eat soon anyways. But then again, it is. I do need to remember it is actually level balanced. I think. I don't know if it scales once you become, or once you do.
Throughout the entire time. It's scaled throughout the entire time.
Even if you play on.
You just gotta make sure you choose it that way. Because if you don't choose it that way, then you're not gonna be scaled. Like, it won't be scaled.
Yeah, that's just what I mean. Like, what is it called again? Oh, Mayhem mode are you on? Like, that will depend. Can I show you guys guns?
If you have it activated to where it'll be balanced or whatever, even if he was on Mayhem, it'll only be Mayhem for him. It won't be Mayhem for you too. It'll be balanced.
But Mayhem is based on the match. I'm pretty sure, at least.
We'll probably have to figure that shit out later, honestly.
Okay, give me a minute.
It's done.
Where's the elevator?
What are you eating?
Yeah, I gotta go.
You gotta eat?
But yeah, maybe some other time. I don't really go on Borderlands pretty much though. Okay. But what console are you on? If you're on PC, sure. If you're on a different console. If you're on PlayStation, we cannot play together. If you're on Xbox, then yes.
Some days you hunt.
Because
some
Sony
days you
loves to keep everybody, or prevent everybody from playing with everyone.
Don't forget about that glitch that happens too.
Yeah, but he's gonna be joining my game, so. And I think that glitch got fixed.
I hope so.
But if he's joining my game, I wouldn't be affected. Only he would. But he's already beat the game, so he should be fine. I don't think Jake beat the game when we tried to play with him.
No, he didn't.
I actually need to remember what they do from here. I don't remember. Alright, I'm gonna go. So Candyman is not on HBO Max, right?
No, I don't think it is. I checked on my Xbox. That's how I watched.
I thought I saw it on HBO Max though. That one time when you were showing me movies.
No. I would have noticed it.
We'll check it anyways.
Check real quick. You're probably talking about the older ones.
I could be talking about the older ones. Anyways, I gotta go. Thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate everything. When guys, love you all. Peace. And enjoy the rest of your day. I might end up streaming again later tonight, but it's definitely probably not gonna be Borderlands free. I'm hoping I could stream Phasmophobia or Stardew Valley or
Phasmophobia.
yeah, it all depends on if Jake gets on later.
But yeah, no, Candyman isn't on HBO.
Okay. Or Skyrim together would be nice. Considering
No,
I've yet to play it.
Because fucking Jake is fucking taking forever on it, so I'm just gonna say fuck it and play it.
What?
Because I was waiting on him to fucking play it, but...
On Skyrim?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. I might play it on my own time, too. Because I was waiting forever and ever and ever. And man's taking forever and ever and ever and ever. So I'll just play it on my own time. Like, it's very hard to convince me to buy games now. Because we don't play half of the games that we buy.
I would play fucking Pummel Party. I know, I take that back. I have been wanting to play Pummel Party, but... fucking Jake only wants to play, Life.
Yeah, he just wants to play the game of life. Which is the same thing. I mean, not quite, but I mean...
We haven't even got in a grip on how to play Pummel Party just yet. We only played it one time.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was pretty fun. Although it pissed me off.
Dude, I heard you were like, dude, I'm gonna delete this game after.
I did. I fucking deleted it. But I installed it back.
Because he kept on getting killed. And we kept on
y'all
freaking bullying
fucking
you.
dicks kept fucking, kept fucking killing us. Y'all wouldn't stop. Pissing me off.
Hey, you started it. You started killing me.
Jake started to fucking get on my ass and he was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna start killing Nick now. And I was like, alright, bet.
And then you went after me that one time and it's like, okay, that's it, I'm gonna go for you now. I was passive throughout the entire game, and then I started just, and then I raged war against you.
Fuck, I'm being bullied, bro.
I was the one being bullied. No, I'm joking.
I was about to fucking say it.
But yeah, there was still a lot of mini games I don't know how to play. Like that airship one, the freaking aircraft ones. Oh fuck that.
The one where you had to dunk and like hide, or dunk and jump. That one is fun as fuck.
Yeah, I wasn't good at that one. Because I was looking at the wrong character. Once I figured out the shipment one, that one was pretty fun.
The one where you have to fly in a plane, that one was a bitch.
That one was stupid.
I have no idea how the fuck Jake did that, honestly.
Yeah, me neither. The maze one was fun, but I didn't know you could punch people. So that was my downfall. Yeah, okay, anyways, I gotta go. Talk to you later.